Morning lecture by Hendrik, Jacobus, Scholten. We see a young woman sitting comfortably in a chair. She is wearing a long, elegant white dress and is holding an open book. At the same time, she appears to be preparing or drinking tea. This combination of reading and having tea creates a peaceful and intimate morning scene. The painting is an example of genre painting, which means that it represents an ordinary moment from everyday life rather than a historical or religious event. The woman is clearly the main focus of the painting. She is positioned slightly to the right of the center, while her large white dress occupies much of the lower part of the image. Our eyes are immediately drawn to her because of the strong contrast between her bright clothing and the dark background. The open book also attracts our attention because it is placed directly in front of her body. The table on the left balances the composition. On it we can see a tea set, including a teapot, cups, and other objects. These small details make the room feel personal and lived in. One of the most important elements is the use of light. The background is quite dark, while the woman and her white dress are strongly illuminated. This creates a dramatic contrast and makes her stand out. The warm, brown, and dark green tones in the background create a calm, private atmosphere. In contrast, the white dress reflects the light and becomes almost the brightest part of the painting. Scholten also pays a lot of attention to texture. We can see the folds and delicate details in the woman's dress, the fabric of the chair, and the objects on the table. The painting can tell us something about the role of reading and domestic life in the 19th century. The woman is alone, relaxed, and completely focused on her book. She is not posing for the viewer or interacting with anyone else. This gives the scene a feeling of privacy. The combination of the book and the tea suggests a quiet moment of leisure. Reading is presented as an elegant, respectable activity. Her clothing is also significant. The long, carefully detailed white dress and the decorated interior suggest that it is a comfortable middle or upper class domestic environment. Overall, morning lecture is a painting about a simple moment, a woman reading while enjoying her morning tea. However, Scholten turns this ordinary activity into a carefully composed and beautiful scene. Through the contrast between light and darkness, the detailed clothing, the warm colors, and the carefully arranged objects, he creates an atmosphere of calm and intimacy. What is most interesting is that nothing dramatic is happening. The painting shows that an ordinary private moment can itself be worth of being represented as art. It gives us a small glimpse of the 19th century domestic life, while also showing the importance of reading, leisure, and personal space.